Hello and welcome to the lecture series on railways, harbour tunneling and airport for the subject code 18 CV 645, Model 1, Session 13, Widening of Gauges. In this session, we are going to discuss the importance of a widening of a gauges and numerical problems on it and the references. So, moving on to the widening of a gauges on a curve. So, it is just similar to extra widening what we are going to be provided in highway. So, more precisely we are going to talk about the railways. So, we are going to start the widening of a gauges on a curve. So, a vehicle is normally assumed its central position on a track and the flanges of the wheels are always stay clear on the railway. So, the situation however is going to be changes when this is going to be there is a if the track is on a curve and if the rails are started moving, the flanges of the wheels are started moving over that one. So, as soon as the vehicle moves onto the curve, the flanges of the outside of the wheel of the leading axle is going to be continue to travel in a straight line. So, till it rubs against the rail. So, it means that the flange on the outer side of the wheel of the leading axle is going to be rubbing. So, to avoid this one, because why it is going to be happen, because as we know that the due to the coning of a wheels, the outside wheel is going to be a little bit longer distance, it is going to be covering as compared to its inner wheel. So, that is the reason why it is going to be provided. So, apart from that one, so the rail axles are going to be rigid. So, that is also going to be a cause as these wheels are going to be occupying a different position. So, to avoid this wearing on a flange, we are going to be and also to avoid the slip of widening slip. So, widening of a gauges on curves has to be provided. So, this is the reason why the widening of a gauges is going to be concerned. So, first one is to avoid the wearing of the flanges and second one is going to be avoid the slip. So, these two are going to be occurring. So, wearing is going to be occur due to the coning of a wheel and also the rubbing action of a railway wheel with respect to flange of the rail, and also to avoid the slip as we know. So, the distance travel is going to be difference with respect to inner wheel and the outer wheel. So, that is the reason why we are going to be providing a widening gauge of a gauges on a curve. So, according to the Indian standard, depending upon the gauge standard on a curve, so the gauge tolerance and how much gauge tolerance we are going to be providing it. So, this is the standard table we are been referring. So, for the case of a straight tack including the curves of having a radius 350 meter for a broad gauge and 250 meters for a meter gauge and 400 meters and more for the narrow gauges. So, tolerance can be provided for the curve is minus 5 mm to plus 3 mm for a broad gauge track. Similarly, the gauge tolerance for the meter gauge is going to be minus 2 mm to plus 3 mm and for narrow gauge it is minus 3 to plus 3 mm. Similarly, if the curve is going to be having a radius which is less than 350 meter for broad gauge and 250 meter for meter gauge and also for 400 to 100 meters of a narrow gauge. So, for broad gauge it is plus 10 mm of tolerance we can provide it. So, whereas in case of the meter gauge and narrow gauge it is going to be up to plus 10 mm. Similarly, for a curve of a radius less than 100 meters. So, in case of narrow gauge only it is going to be up to 15 mm of tolerance in the gauge we are going to be providing. So, what could be the extra width on the curve to be provided or a widening of a gauge to be provided on the curve. So, it is going to be calculated based on the standard formula. So, that is extra width of the curve W is equal to 13 multiplied by B plus L the whole square divided by R. So, where all the units are in meter and the answer is going to be in centimeters. So, try to remember this value. So, for we know that B is going to be the wheel base or rigid wheel base of locomotive or a train. It is going to be for broad gauge it is 6 meters and for meter gauge it is going to be 4.88 meters, and where r is going to be the radius of the curve. So radius of the curve is going to be once again substitute in terms of a meter. Then L, so this L, so B is a rigid wheelbase based on type of gauge of network. So then L is going to be equal to 0.02 times square of h square plus of d of h. So here all inputs parameters or units are going to be in terms of centimeter. Answer is in meter. So this is a lap of a flange in meter, where h is going to be a depth of a flange below the top of the rail. So that is the depth of the flange below the top of the rail, as it is going to be provided, where capital D is going to be a diameter of wheel of a vehicle it is been concerned. To know better understanding, we are going to solve some problems based on the winding of the gauges. The first problem, the statement is like this: the wheel base of a vehicle moving on a broad gauge track is 6 meter, that is wheel base it is been already given, the B value is given, it is 6 meter, and diameter of the wheel, so capital D is given, it is 1524 mm, and the flanges are going to be projected 32 mm below the top of the rail. So this 32 mm is nothing but small h. Determine the extra width of a gauge which is required if the radius of the curve, so r is already given, it is 168 meter, and also indicate the extra width of a gauge actually to be provided, so as per Indian Railway standard. So as we know that the standard formula what we are going to be using is extra winding of a gauge is going to be 13 multiplied by B plus L plus R. So to know the value of a L, so just go and substitute, that is a lap of a flange based on the standard equation. L is equal to 0.02 times of square root h square plus of d of a h. So as h is going to be given, it is a 32 mm, I think it is going to be a 320 mm, sorry, it is a 32 mm only because it is 3.2 centimeter. So the depth of the flange below, as it is been projected on the flange, and D is going to be say 1524 mm, just as we know it has to be substituted in terms of centimeter. So it is 152.4 centimeter, that is a diameter of the wheel on the flanges. So just substitute here in the standard formula of L, then L value is going to be 0.446 meters. So just to substitute this L value in the extra width of a gauge formula, and as you already know B is a 6 meter and L just we are find out, R is going to be 168 meters. So as it is been given in the problem statement, so the extra width or the gauge to be provided is 32.10 centimeter, sorry, mm. So as per our Indian Railway standard, a extra width of 10 mm to be provided for the curve where we are going to be having our radius less than 350 mm in actual practice. So that is going to be just add another 10 mm for the obtained value based on the given condition. So we are going to solve one more problem based on the statement. The wheelbase of a vehicle is 4.2 meter. So just remember, in this case the wheelbase of a vehicle is going to be a 4.2 meter, degree of a curve is 5 degree, and flanges are going to be projected at 3.2 centimeter below the top of railway flange. Determine the extra width it is going to be required for the given set of parameters. So first thing, as wheelbase is been given, so that is going to be 4.2 meter, degree of the curve D is 5 degree, projected flange from the top is going to be small h, that is 3.2 centimeter, diameter of the wheel, so it is not given, so we can assume it as 1.5 meter. So that is the thing. So radius of the curve, as we know, we need to find out the r value to substitute in this standard formula. Hence first find out the radius by using this formula for a given degree of curve of 5 degree. So radius is going to be 350 meters. Next is the lap of a flange. The standard formula is L is equal to 0.02 times of square root h square plus d of a h. So just substitute the value of a small h, it is going to be 3.2 centimeter. Then the assumed diameter, it is going to be 1.5 meter, it is going to be 150 centimeters. So likewise just substitute the small h is once again 3.2, then the L is going to be 0.443 meters. So extra width for the given gauge is 13 times multiplied by b plus of L whole square divided by r. So just substitute all the numerical value, we are going to be end with 0.8 centimeter, or the 80 mm is going to be the extra width that is to be provided for the given statement. So here no question of providing 10 mm extra, because already the curve radius is going to be 350 meters. So these are the types of numerical problems that we can expect in the examination with respect to widening of gauges has been concerned, and these are all the standard references we are making use to prepare this session. Thank you.